Hey everyone, it's V Jose 32 back again, and this is 366 Days of Cards, day 72, and I'm posting this a day early because tomorrow I won't be able to record any videos because my mouth is probably going to be frozen from the dentist. But anyways, I figured since yesterday's video was late and was humongously big, or I should say Saturday's video, which is yesterday, was really big and late, I figured I would give you tomorrow's video earlier. And here's what it is. It's a deck review of these silver fastened decks. There's white and silver, and there's black and silver. The front of the boxes say bicycle on top, playing cards on the bottom, just like a standard box. I'll show you them a little bit up close in person. The one is white and silver, or gray almost, and the others are black and silver, and all three are different. On the one side, Ericus Infinis, made in USA. On the other, US Playing Card Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. The top, it simply says poker, and there's a black seal, as you can see. The bottom says bicycle 1128 and bicycle 2128, and a barcode. And the back shows you the fronts and backs of the cards. As you can see, the white and silver has two variations. This is the original, more common one, and this one's a little bit less common. I don't know if it's rare, but it's less common. Maybe harder to find, I don't know. But it's different. As you can see, it's got silver on the backs, whereas this one just had a lot of white with silver and black. This one's silver and black mostly, very little white. The faces are almost the same, some minor differences. And this is the black and silver. As you can see, it's black and silver faces and backs. The backs are the same as this one. The faces a little bit different. We'll start off with this one. I'll look at it quickly. You get two ad cards, standard ad cards. There's the back design. It's not bad, I don't mind it. It's kind of like a rider back, except it says bicycle on top and bottom, and the colors are different. Ace of Spades is standard in black. The Jokers, you get two standard Jokers, but these are in a grayish or silver color, if you will. Not bad. All the diamonds and hearts have gray or silver pips. Clubs and spades have black pips. Court cards have that one-way design, which again I'm not a huge fan of. As you can see, for the clubs and spades, it has a black pip in the corner and has a light black border. Hearts and diamonds has a diamond pip, I should say a gray pip or a silver pip, not a diamond pip. It has a diamond pip, but that's not what I was talking about. And it's got a thicker grayish border around it. So it's a little bit interesting. The rest of the deck is fairly standard bicycle, just different colors. This one's not too bad for Magic because obviously the pips have different colors. And it's got faces that are white that match the borders, so it works pretty good for Magic. And it handles pretty good. By the way, all these decks that I'm reviewing, these are not new. I've had them for a while. I just haven't reviewed them yet that I know of. So I figured I would. And again, they handle really nicely. And you can find these in most card shops, like B in Poker World and the One-Eyed Jack. Probably Ace King. And others. Not to mention eBay and Amazon. Alright, so that's that deck. I'll leave it here for a moment because I'm going to show you the other white and silver deck. As you can see, one thing, the box is really shiny, but unfortunately the cards don't really match that. You do get the two ad cards, like the last one. Ace of Spades is the same, standard. One difference is the Jokers is a little bit different. The other one had two standard Jokers in gray. This has just got a standard Joker in black and a standard guaranteed Joker in black. me just see something here. One thing I noticed, the pips, the hearts and the spades, hearts and diamonds I should say, I'm really mixed up today, are a little bit lighter color than the other deck. They're a little bit lighter than this deck and a little bit shinier, but not metallic ink at all that I can tell. These are, the same one-way design for the court cards. They do have thinner borders on these cards instead of the thick ones, like in the last one. And one other difference, as you can see, is the clubs and spades have a gray background here where the pip is, as opposed to, or a silver background, as opposed to the white background. That's a little bit different than the other deck, as you can see. That's one other minor difference, is this background color. And the rest is basically the same. And actually, the court cards are a little bit different too, as you can see. The King's, the artwork is a little bit different. The King's face is a little bit different. I find that a little bit odd. I didn't even notice that before. Even the hair color is different. So, a few minor differences in the court cards. And the color of these pips is a little bit different. The jokers are a little bit different. And the back design is the same, but the colors are, you guessed it, different. But it's the same back design. That's the main difference between the two versions of the silver decks. The white and silver decks, I should say. This one is less usable for Magic. Still okay, but it's less usable because the borders don't match the faces. As you can see, it's like doing Magic with a deck of B playing cards or any other deck without borders. It's pretty much the same thing, but they handle nicely and they're pretty good. They're pretty nice. They're really good for collectors. If you're into collecting cards, you definitely would want to have these decks in your collection, I'm sure, if you don't already. But these white ones seem to be really nice. Let me try to get through this last deck really quickly. And the last one is a black and silver deck, and it's a little bit different. You get, again, the two standard ad cards. They're in this grayish or silvery color. They're kind of shiny. And the backs are the same as this other deck, as you can see. Silver and black. The cards are kind of like those pink decks. There's two colors to the faces. Clubs and spades have black faces with the gray or silver pips, and standard ace of spades, except that the colors are different. The jokers are, again, black with silver, but standard. And the court cards are, again, the one-way face design with a big black pip in the corner on all of them, and they got the white background on them. Clubs and spades, of course, have black faces with a grayish border, as you can probably see. And the indices, of course, are gray. Hearts and diamonds, as you can see, have gray faces with a black border and black pips. And all the clubs and spades, as you can see, have black faces with gray pips. Hearts and diamonds, of course, have gray faces with black pips, or silver, I guess they should be. But other than that, it's basically a standard deck. Again, probably not the best for Magic. I mean, yeah, you do have the different colored pips and everything, and you can even tell the cards apart by the color, but it's going to look kind of weird and maybe even suspicious. Plus, again, half of the cards don't match the borders on the back. But it is good for collecting, or if you like bicycle cards, or anything like that. Anyway, that is my review of these, I guess you can call them silver fasten decks. Let me know what you think. And again, sorry if it's a little bit long, but 3 decks to look at, so it's going to take a little while. It's about 3 minutes and a bit per deck, so it's not too bad. It's pretty good, actually. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.